Solve my maze.
It is a very mercifully short maze in this case.
Is it
True.
timed?
No.
Okay.
There's no kryptonite fog either.
You just need to get all the rings without landing
Touching
on the
them.
ground between them, yeah.
Yep.
So, what's it like in virtual Gotham?
Virtual Gotham.
Gotham.
Well, I guess Ted's technically right.
In a way,
Okay,
yes.
okay, well then... Wait, does that mean that virtual Metropolis is actually virtual Metropolis?
Matrix.
Yeah.
Is this a pattern thing?
Yep.
Oh, I see. So it's Simon with
Yep.
batarangs.
Doot, 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 doot.
How far
Well,
did you guys get in that game anyway?
I don't know off the top of my
Simon,
head.
I haven't
It's
played
been
Simon in
years
like
since
over.
I've tried.
Well, technically, it's one of those games you can never win, so.
You could just get farther than one another.
Unlimited replay value.
Potentially, yes.
You never actually win, you just do a little bit better each time.
It's been decades since I've tried.
Yeah,
In
trophy.
Oh,
In any
wait,
event-
hold on. I can say decades plural now. I'm old.
Doesn't really mean anything if you can't remember anything past the age of 1.
Yeah.
Well, still, I can say it's decades since I've been in diapers. Man, I'm old.
In any event, I think, like, you know, I haven't done them myself, but is it fair to say the Riddler challenges in this game are a fair bit more various than they were in the first
They're
one?
various, but at the
there's too
same
many
time,
of them.
there's too many.
I
You know,
see.
this is actually one thing I wanted to... I was going to bring up at the end of the last part, but I wanted to bring it up. I figured it's a new part. There are some that believe, and I completely see what they're going at here, that because this game is more open-ended than Asylum, that it loses a bit of its focus.
That
Compared
happens
to-
with a lot
Little
of
bit.
a lot of games do that.
A little bit. I don't think this is a particularly bad offender compared to other games, but it does a little bit.
You know, because there's nothing stopping you from going from point A to point B. You know, you got the mission objective. It's on your map.
It's on your
marked
map.
out. You can go right there. In fact, you can beat this game in relatively short time if you decide to go after all the story events and completely ignore all the side missions. I think it's about 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, just completely ignoring everything. But compared to the two, I love Arkham City. I really do. I think it improves pretty much in every area compared to Asylum. But at the same time, I still love playing Arkham Asylum because going through the Asylum, not having to worry about open areas at times, kind of just keeps up the pace. Doesn't really break anything in terms of progression. And while it's technically feasible in Arkham City, it just feels a little more. That was the word I'm looking for.
Well, I would imagine that when you're actually dicking around doing side quests, it feels more like you're dicking around doing side quests, whereas in Arkham Asylum, you could pretty much do everything on the way through.
If you had the right stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't feel as much like, okay, why am I hanging around doing this ring puzzle, you know? When I should technically be trying to save the city.
I'm pretty sure
Or
I
the
can find the
prison.
Joker after I do this.
Wow,
Well,
except
the
Rob's
whole
gonna
point- the
take
whole-
over the world. Nope, Chocobo races.
Well, that's every RPG ever. Remedia's being attacked, better go do chocobo hunting.
And now we have the grapple
Meteor's
boost.
falling, but I go to the gold saucer.
No, Alfred.
You forgot to put my take the crust off my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, though. The hell,
You know,
Alfred?
you-
One
this,
thing I
this,
asked.
I've done enough
The-
training. I'm ready.
this is the most arbitrary fucking gameplay mechanic ever, even compared to the first game. Batman just decides when he wants the upgrade based on how many side quests he's done.
With something that has nothing to do with anything. He
Yeah.
glides around for a few meters. I think I'm going to need my upgraded grappling hook.
So why doesn't Samus just turn on the space jump the whole time?
Wait for other M, Ted. Don't open that can of worms now.
Prototype. Remember, prototype.
What's
I
the
preferred
difference
Infamous.
between?
What about the Infamous one? I heard that one is better.
Ah, well, the side quests
No, I'm
are
ta-
more
no, I'm
varied,
talking-
but
I'm
on the
saying
other hand,
I'm saying he calls it a prototype here, yet in the game that takes place 20 years earlier, he has it.
I was making a joke about never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry, Ted. I got it.
well, you know what? That is a valid comparison, because in Prototype you get up buildings faster.
Wait, so Batman's 20 years older in this game than in Origins? Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Was it
So
confirmed
wait, that
20
means
years?
that Batman's got to be like pushing 40 now. 40.
Well, that's kind of the age they usually put him in now because of Damian.
Well, that's the only age I can get around him because of all the shit. You know, because we now are in a Batman continuity where he has Nightwing, Red Robin, Jason Todd, Damian Wayne as a Robin. The guy has to be in his early 40s.
Yeah, it's just
at the very
he's
least.
pretty. It's just like the average superhero age is like mid 20s. Like I can he's got to be like pretty damn ripped if he can still do all this stuff at his age.
Hey,
It's not
we've
like
seen
he's, like,
mold.
It's not like he's
We've
50
seen-
or anything, but he'd probably be losing a little bit of the spring in his step by now.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We've seen multiple incarnations of old geezer Batman at this point. So
You have Dark Knight Returns, you have Batman Beyond.
yeah, in Batman Beyond, he literally keeps crime fighting until he has a heart attack on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, that's not what stopped him. What stopped him was the fact that he had to use a gun at that point.
What?
Well, he doesn't fire the gun, but he uses it to threaten someone.
Yeah, it's like he gets backed into a corner to a point where he needs to use a gun, and then when he's done, he's just so disgusted with it that he quits. I
A
guess.
physical victory, but a moral loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was the very first scene of Batman Beyond. Actually, the prologue.
That's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, I touched a gun. I must quit forever. All right.
Well, no, it fits Batman at least, but
Yeah, Batman's
Out of
got.
the, he had just gotten a heart attack. I'd cut myself a little bit of slack there.
Baby.
Well, I think the real issue at that point was that he could no longer keep going and uphold his moral, standards. So it was time to throw in the towel. I regret nothing.
Wait, what? Lava level? What?
A fine death.
it's a steel mill.
Oh.
Yeah, into the steel mill.
Owned
After
by Roman
this-
Sionis, aka Black Mask.
You mean Joker?
Incredibly long black screen,
Well,
which
now
is actually
Joker, but-
loading time.
It's technically the Sionis steel mill, so.
Yeah. I know we're not hearing any music here, but I love Arkham City soundtrack
Yeah.
so fucking much.
Yep.
But I still have a really big soft spot for Arkham Asylum. Arkham Origins, though.
Well, they both have different tones for what they're doing, so.
Yeah. I will say this: I like the environmental variety in City.
Well,
More
yeah.
different.
Yeah, well, they managed to work in a fire level, so, props.
I just mean because you're going through different areas of the city, the architecture varies more. Whereas in Arkham Asylum, you're literally in the asylum the whole time, and yeah, there's like a library and a garden area and stuff like that. But it still has to be stuff that you could, within incredibly liberal reason, find in a prison.
I don't remember. I don't know if it's your recording hardware or if it's because this is on the PS3.
Yeah.
But the frame rate was kind of chugging there when you're going through the steam mill. I don't remember it doing that.
That's always happened for me because there's way
yeah,
too much haze and particle effects and stuff going on.
The PS3 version of this game isn't optimized all that well, like many PS3 multi-console games. It's like
I don't have a 360, so
Because
we're playing the
if
PS3
most, if not all, of these games are developed with PC specs, and the one that's easiest to port that to is 360.
yeah.
Windows.
In any case, a lot of the technical issues that people complain about in Arkham Origins will only actually appear in the PS3 version of this game.
Even then, they're incredibly minor in this game. Origins was just awful.
Origins, I think, no, the 360 version of Origins is just pathetic. Absolutely fucking pathetic. At this point in this recording, I've still yet to finish the Cold Heart DLC. Because
I
it
didn't,
keeps
I
fucking,
didn't even get that. But
it's appropriate considering the villain of the DLC is Mr.
What, it keeps
Freeze.
freezing?
But the game keeps fucking freezing on me, and that's annoying.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, Batman.
That's $15 wasted, Freeze. Fucking prick.
I have a
Well,
question.
think of it this way: if he gets $15 from everyone who bought it, he'll be rich.
Does the amount of time you spend on this determine whether or not this doctor lives or
Nope.
dies?
No.
No.
She
They
has
just sort
plot
of
armor.
he just sort of stands there no matter how long.
Yep.
Well, no, they I think Harley stops Mr. Hammer from hitting her
Yeah.
too soon. For
Oh, I
reasons.
see.
I don't remember.
Well, Batman won't come out of the woodwork unless there's a hostage to rescue.
Well, I think, yeah, at this point, I think they're purposely trying to goad Batman into coming here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's part of Joker's plan anyway. How much
You all
leeway do you
stand-
have for breaking combos and keeping combos going? Like,
Around the same time as you had an Asylum.
Yeah.
now I don't remember how long that is.
No, I can't really time it off the top of my head.
Is
As
it
long
me or
as you-
does Batman's cape grow and shrink in size?
That's modeling for.
I think
You know.
they did that. Yeah, it definitely happens if you're just going to get, factual here.
Well, yeah,
but-
part of it is because sometimes you need to take those liberties to get the sort of motion effect that you're looking for in an animation.
Yeah. And because you want to you want combat to look a little more stylistic.
Yeah.
Oh, what can I say, Harley? I die hard.
Harley, I have a question. That is obviously a suffocating corset you're wearing. How can you continue to do all these acrobatics?
Because she forgets to breathe.
Alfred, Joker's holed up in the manager's office in the steel mill.
I'm sure you'll find a way, sir.
It does literally look like her outfit is squeezing her into an hourglass shape.
I'm going
Nope,
to
that's just pure fan service, baby.
deal with Joker.
It doesn't even look sexy. It just looks torturous.
You're concerned.
I am concerned. Yes, I am very concerned. She's going to break her spine if she keeps this up.
I can still hear everything you're saying.
I bet that.
Do you think Batman can read the subtitles?
Probably.
The subtitles are coming from his detective mode. Translatable in 8 different languages.
Of course, since the Joker's been in this place for a while, it's all Joker decorated and stuff. Didn't get anything like that in Arkham Asylum.
Covered. I need to
Even if he ran the place, he only like you could see him constructing a Joker face around the door to the visitors area, and that was vaguely amusing because it got more and more advanced as you went through the game. Every time you passed through that area, there was more to it.
I think the farthest Joker ever got in terms of redecorating the Asylum was just like painting green arrows or Joker faces on plot important doors and shit like that.
Yeah, he's like, Batman, go this way. No, seriously, go this way.
Such a nice man.
The game won't let you go any other way, so just follow the arrows.
Oh no, there's no gargoyles on those grapple points. You must feel so exposed.
Now this is something I really didn't like about Arkham Asylum, is going through the entire game pretty much like this, in detective mode.
Boop.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Batman! You know, there is a
There
door.
were- yeah.
Dramatic entry.
Oh, we're in Sionis Industries now. What was
Yeah.
Sionis Industries again?
Roman Sionis' Black Mask.
Right. Now I remember. Oh, yeah, I remember hearing about that because of Origins. How do you
Wait.
think the stealth mechanics hold up in this particular game?
Are you just gonna double take that, everybody?
If I would, I could, but sadly, that's not how it works.
How do you think the stealth mechanics in this particular version hold up compared to the other one?
It's virtually no different.
Yeah, I think stealth sections all depend on the area.
Well, yeah,
because-
I mean, like, just overall, how well are they designed compared to the first one? Because I thought they were a bit monotonous in Asylum.
There's a bit more variety because you'll have enemies that can scan stuff.
Okay.
You'll have mines, so
Yeah,
you can't
to
exactly
keep you on
run
your
around.
toes. And generally, compared to Asylum, I think almost every stealth section in this game is more wide open, so you're free to move a little more without having to wait for this one guard to leave
move out
the
of the way.
area.
Yeah, I get you. It's like in Arkham Asylum, you didn't really get any stealth variety outside of challenge maps. And to be fair, the challenge maps were really good, but
Yeah. And challenge maps return in this game, but
I
obviously
assume
no
you
need to show them
I
here.
assume you have all the basic tricks that you can use to take people down, like blowing up walls they happen to be standing next to, and
yeah.
Yeah, since you have your explosive gel already when you start
Yeah.
the game
I,
up.
I love the weapon disabler though. Disable the weapon, just jump right in front of them.
Don't you want to shoot me?
Wait, you can just press a button and their guns don't work for some reason?
you can only use it very sparingly though, but
Well, how's
Yeah,
that supposed to work, exactly?
You later in the game get a disruptor from Penguin, and you can like reverse engineer to just modify it outright to disable guns, but you can only disable up to 2 before a lengthy recharge time.
yeah.
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood. Some kind of toxin.
Ah,
Killing him.
Good.
have ourselves a bona fide Brooklyn speaker.
Titan.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I don't sound so sad.
Yes, on that day, the Joker received a grim reminder that he's going to die.
Well, we all die someday,
We're all mortal.
except Superman.
Now, Superman's mortal. Like, he can
It just
die.
takes a long fucking time to die.
No, he did die that one time, but he got
No,
brought
healing,
back.
Came
healing
back.
coma.
Yeah, healing coma, Ted. Healing coma.
Oh, alright.
What the hell are you doing?
I need to get out of here.
Healing coma, in which his powers split off from him and became another Superman.
Stay here. You'll be safe.
You sure?
If you hear anyone coming, hide.
I can't clearly see that because of the camera angle. It looks like he's packing a sawed-off shotgun for a second there. I'm like, what? What kind of Batman game is this?
Batman, wear utility belt. But utility belt.
Bill. It's full of hammer space.
Why did you do that? Was that just for spite?
No, that's part of the Riddler challenges, destroying a
Oh,
certain
I
number
see.
of these Harley things.
Uh,
They give you experience, so why
A
not?
lot of buildings have 12 of a specific item.
Yeah.
In Steel Mill, there are Harley Quinn statues. In the museum, it's penguins. I think in the subway, it's Joker teeth. They're back. Ugh.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's pretty much like that.
Joker teeth weren't so bad when you can throw multiple boomerangs.
The only
I
problem
see.
with Joker teeth is they didn't show up in detective mode, and that was really fucking bizarre and annoying.
Yeah.
Well, they had to do something to get you to go out of detective mode in that game.
Yeah, chattering teeth.
You could practically go through the entire Arkham Asylum game with just detective mode on all the time.
The video went straight into the other video. I didn't even realize the part ended.